The Navigators, are we a family or are we a business? As a large organization with thousands of staff that functions in over 100 countries with multi-million dollars of revenue, it's inevitable that we as leaders especially would relate using many of the best practices in business and organizational behavior, such as hiring and firing and planning and strategy, risk management. Without these, we could not ensure that we effectively work together and to protect all of our staff. At the same time, many of us look back to a time when we met the Navigators as a young believer, and we related with someone who was discipling us. And we remember that familial sense of belonging that came to being part of a healthy family, a place where not only are we on mission, but we belong to each other as members of a team, as members of the body of Christ. Are we a family or are we a business? I think really we're neither. We're neither a family nor a business. Rather, it's great for us to think of ourselves as a family business. Like this family farm behind us here, a family business is one that, yes, we belong unconditionally to one another in the bonds of love and grace. No matter what happens, we will always belong to one another. And yet, we have a purpose. We have a goal, and we must function along some of the lines of business. But as a family, and yes, sometimes even people are fired and are removed from a family business. But there's a sense of transcending love and connection between one another that we have. This value I'm talking about in the Navigators is love and grace expressed among us in community. Let me say that one more time. Here's our Navigator value that will help ensure that we do not shift so far to the business side that we forget that we are the family of God to one another. Love and grace expressed among us in community. We, the Navigators, are a community on mission, but also a transformative family community that belongs to one another. Let me just share one verse that really inspires me to consider our relationship with one another. Colossians 3 says, "Put on then, as God's chosen ones, holy and beloved, compassionate hearts, kindness, humility, meekness, and patience, bearing with one another, and if one has a complaint against another, forgiving one another, as the Lord has forgiven you. So you must forgive." As the Navigators, what two things must always mark our teams? Love and grace, more than any other quality, must be a hallmark of our teams as an expression of as community. Thanks.